So we're going to start off in child's posture. And I was reading today, we were just speaking of babies, I was reading today that, and I've known this, but it was nice to read, the process of the physical practice is one that takes us through the development of the human. And that's why so often we start in child's posture and we end off in death in that corpse posture. And all of the things in between mirror the cycle of our lives. So it's good to kind of just come into that and take a moment to recognize that as we're going through and as you're experiencing each posture, from child's posture, where here we are in the shape of a fetus, in the shape of a baby who sleeps. Some babies actually sleep this way. And then watching the process go through until the end of the physical practice in that corpse posture. So now just letting ourselves watch this process and be here completely. In that same way now, watching the breath change. As if taking those first few breaths. Now, as you begin to take these first few very conscious breaths into victorious breath, if you haven't already, or Ujjayi Pranayama, continue to watch at the same time. So creating that sound like the ocean, as if you're fogging in and out of the mouth, but the mouth stays closed, so you can sense the activity of the throat. And there we're building some heat. And so we're kind of sparking some energy in the body. Let's begin to move now. So when you're ready, rise up to hands and knees. Coming into table, move through a few cat-cows. So in the spirit of watching the physical evolution, we can say, of the human being, let's bring into our warm-up spinal balance with some motion, so that it's very much like crawling. So we're going to find a neutral table posture, and then on the next inhalation, lift the right leg and the left arm at the same time, and then exhaling, setting the knee and the hand down. Inhaling, lifting the left leg, the right arm, lifting the head too. Exhaling, setting knees down. Beginning again, left arm, right leg, exhaling down. Inhaling, left leg, right arm, exhaling. A few more of these. Here we're warming up the core as well, so really pulling the belly up as you exhale. Couple more. And then we'll end off after that left leg and table, where we're actually going to take our first vinyasa just so that we can refresh our bodies to the position here. So maybe you're going to roll over the toes and lift the knees and have the heart forward and between the thumbs, or the knees down, heart in the same place. Next exhale, bend the elbows. Just keep the spine as it was without bending it, and then hips down, tops of feet down. Press up for cobra with hips down, or upward facing dog with hips up and straight arms. And then we'll exhale, downward facing dog, roll over the toes, lift the hips. Take a few breaths here. We're going to go through a few sun salutations. We'll go with 3 sun salutation A and 3 and 2 of the letter B. Another deep breath. And we're going to go right into it. 1 breath, 1 movement. So let's look forward, float the feet forward, top of the mat. Inhale, come up halfway, lengthen. Exhale, lower down, release the head. Inhale all the way up to standing, reach the arms up. Exhale, palms together, thumbs to the heart center. So let's go right through. Inhaling, arms up. Exhaling, folding. Releasing hands, heart and head. Inhale, halfway up, lift the head, the heart. Exhale, hands down, float back, lower. So step walker, jump back, and then lower right down. Inhale into cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog, where we'll take about 3 to 5 breaths, depends. You know, you might want to squeeze in an extra sun salutation. So it's up to you. But then we're going to go ahead and just go through the same cycle 2 more times at your pace. Whenever you're ready, start to make your way to closing this cycle and starting the next. We're going to make our way to meeting and standing with the palms together, thumbs to the heart center. And some of us might get there a little early, so if we're there, bring the big toes together, separate the heels, bend the knees, and just meet here, strengthening the bottom, the legs. Keep the heart lifted. So this is the start of sun salutation B, and we usually exhale and bend the knees, and then go ahead and inhale, reach the arms up. Now let's begin moving. Exhale, fold forward over the straight legs, releasing the heart, the head. Inhale, halfway lengthen once again. Exhale, another vinyasa. Hands down, step back, lower. All one exhalation. Inhale, come into a back bend. Exhale, downward facing dog. Right foot steps forward, left heel presses down. Inhale, rise up, warrior A. Just the one breath in. And then exhale, hands right back down. Lift the foot, step it back, lower. Inhale, cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left foot steps forward, right heel presses down. Inhale, rise. Exhale, hands down, step back. Vinyasa once again. Downward facing dog, where we're resting for a moment. Making sure the arms are straight, the elbows are drawing back. So we're not taking those elbows and bending them out to the sides, they're drawing back. Next exhalation, float forward. It's a nice gliding motion forward. Inhale, halfway lengthen. Exhale, fold, bend the knees. Reach the arms and the heart up. Looking up. And then exhale, straighten the legs, palms together, thumbs to the heart center. One more of these. Next exhalation, bend the knees. Go ahead and move through, arms up. Folding. Half forward fold. Vinyasa. Back bend. Downward facing dog. Warrior A, right side, right foot forward. Vinyasa. Back bend. Downward facing dog. Warrior A, left side, left foot forward. Inhale, rise. Vinyasa. Back bend. Downward facing dog. About 4 breaths. It's really energizing to have the head down, get blood flowing through the brain. And then we'll step forward, halfway, fold, bend the knees, Utkatasana, chair posture, fierce posture, arms up. And then exhale, Samastitihi, palms together, thumbs to the heart center. Now we'll start with our standing postures. So we'll separate the feet hip distance apart, bring the hands to the hips. Inhale, lift the heart, find a back bend. Exhale, fold, grasp the big toes with the peace fingers. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, bend the elbows. Deep breaths, every exhalation, a little bit more of a gentle tug. There's more space to move into. One more breath. This is Pada Angushtasana. We're going to go into Pada Hastasana. So come up halfway. Pada is foot, Hasta is hands. Step onto the hands with the feet, toes to the wrists. Lift the head, and then exhale, fold in. Feel that the weight of the body is really pulling the shoulders down. Maybe get little crackles in there. So notice if that's occurring for you. Another deep breath. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, hands to hips, rise up. And then let's come back to palms together. Big toes touching. Utthita Trikonasana, extended triangle pose. Step one foot to the back of the mat. I'm stepping left foot because the camera position. Then we'll take the right foot and face it forward. Left toes stay to the side of the mat. Arms to a T. Reach out with the right arm. Lower it down to the right leg. Inhale, left arm upwards towards the sky. Turn up to look past the left thumb in a focusless gaze. We're focused on watching the experience here, not the objects around us. Look down at the right foot. Inhale, rise up to standing, arms to a T. Left side, pivot to the back of the mat. Reach out with the left arm, lower it down to the left leg. Inhale the right arm up. Turn the head to gaze past the right thumb. Keep the trunk over the left leg. Look down at the left foot. Inhale, rise up to standing, arms to a T. Exhale, hands to hips. Keep the feet apart, and then let's go ahead and turn to face the front. Toes facing the same direction. The left toes can go slightly to the left, but I really find it helpful to keep them all facing forward. Then we'll inhale, lift the left arm upwards, look up past the left hand. Exhale, the left fingers down to the mat or to a block or to the outside of the right foot for more intensity. And then start to twist to the right. And if it feels right, pick up the right arm. Maybe turn the head to look upwards past that right hand. It's going to require a little balance, especially depending on the formation of the feet. Exhale, right hand down. Inhale, rise up to standing, arms to a T. Exhale, hands to hips, pivot to face the direction of the left leg. Pick up the right arm, set up the feet. Exhale, right hand down. Press into the left hip to turn. Find the right place for that right hand. And then inhale, maybe that left arm up. Maybe turning the head to the left. It's a little bit more difficult in this posture with carpet underneath, I personally have found. Too much air under the feet. Exhale, left hand down, rise up to standing, arms to a T. And then let's make sure the feet are separated nice and wide. Turn the right toes to face forward, left toes face the side of the mat. Lunge into the right knee. Extended side angle posture, right forearm to the right thigh, left arm up and over. Reaching one straight line from left heel to left fingers. And then if you can go a little further, right hand to the outside of the right foot or to a block that's outside of the right foot. Turning the gaze up past the left hand. And we're going to inhale, rise up. Exhale, switch sides. This is a really nice deep stretch. I find so much benefit from this particular posture. That deep extension and opposite contraction. Just finding your way here for another breath or two. And then we'll inhale, rise up. And right from here, let's come to the top of the mat. And then let's find a balancing posture. So hands to hips. Maybe you'll find a wall or chair to the left side of the body. Come over to the left leg, pick up the right knee, gently touch the right knee with the right hand. Maybe you stay right here, or maybe you're able to grasp the right big toe with the peace fingers and extend the leg forward. Take the leg to the right, maybe turn the head to the left. Again, if you're holding the knee, then you have the same position, it's just over to the right. We're going to bring the knee to center and then release the leg. Shortening things down here. Inhale, pick up the left knee, maybe holding it there. We have to activate the right leg to be able to stand on it. And then we'll see what variation we can take. Say left leg to the left, turning the head to the right perhaps. And we'll bring the leg to center and then lower the leg. Okay, we're going to take a sun salutation through to seated. So from the top of the mat, inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lengthen. Lower, step back, lower, rise. Lift the hips. And then find seated with the legs extended in front. Place the hands down next to the hips. Straighten the arms. So you might lift the bottom a little bit. Take the shoulders back and down, flex the feet, and lower the chin. Pull up on the pelvic floor and take 3 really deep Ujjayi breaths. Next inhalation, reach the arms upwards, look up. Exhale, fold, grasp the big toes with the peace fingers. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, bend the elbows, sending the heart forward, looking past the right toes. About 3 more deep breaths. Inhale, rise. Exhale, right foot to the inside of the left thigh. Flex the left foot. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, fold. Hands somewhere to the leg, maybe the foot. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, send the heart forward towards the left foot, gazing past the left toes. Inhale, rise. Exhale, switch legs. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, heart forward. And then we'll be inhaling, rising up. Now, I always want to incorporate this because I really enjoy it. Go ahead and plant the right foot and bring that foot in nice and close to the bottom. So much so that it's kind of like at some point you're bringing more weight over to the left sitting bone. Okay, so then we're holding this right leg, sitting up nice and tall. And then begin to take a hold of the left leg and grasping it, climb down towards this foot as far as you can. Now we can stay right here. I think that's all we're going to do. If you know the bind, you can get there, but this is it for now, for sake of time. And then we'll inhale, rise, and exhale, switch legs. Really bring that in, give it a nice big hug, stretch the heart up, and then take the hand to the leg and start to climb down towards the foot. And we'll inhale, rise. Let's find a twist. Extend the left leg again. Right foot plants. We're twisting to the right. So see what works best for you. If you want to keep this foot in close and give this right leg a big hug, right hand behind. Straight right arm if you can. Turn the heart and the head to the right. Other option is elbow outside of the right thigh. Both work. Really firmly holding this right leg. So on that exhalation, you can press into that right leg and then twist a little bit more deeply. And we'll inhale, come to center. Exhale, switch legs. Find that twist. One more breath. Inhale, come to center. We're going to find a boat posture so we can get the belly working for the rest of the day here. So let's plant the feet and then start to tilt the trunk back a little bit. Arms forward. When you're ready, lift the feet. Maybe extend the legs, maybe just one leg with one foot planted. Two more breaths. You feel those hip flexors really activated, so we're going to stretch them now. So let's take a vinyasa. Cross the ankles, outer feet down, hands come forward, lower, back bend. Downward facing dog, lift the right leg. Right knee to right hand, find a back bend, left leg sliding back. Working our way toward pigeon. Take a nice deep breath in and out. And then exhale, lower down. 5 deep breaths. The deeper stretch will be, it's all relative, of course, but the more open the hip is, the more perpendicular the right shin can be to the trunk. Another deep breath. I think that was 5 breaths. Reverse out of this. Right leg can lift up behind. Then set the foot down, lift the left leg. Left knee to left hand. Find a back bend first. Take a deep breath in and out. And then exhaling, folding. 5 deep breaths. Okay, reverse out. Bring the foot down, bring the knees down. Real quick, thread the needle. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale, thread the right arm through. Take 3 breaths. Inhaling, right arm back up. Exhaling, hand down. Inhaling, left arm up. Exhaling, hand threads through left side of the face of the mat. 3 breaths. Inhaling, left arm back up. Exhaling the hand down. Coming to seated, where we're going to just work on the neck and then we're going to rest right away. So let's bring the head side to side a few times. ear towards shoulder. Then start to turn left and right a few times. And then drop the chin down and up a few times. Bring the head to center, lift one ear for a couple deep breaths. Bring the head to center, lift the other ear. And bring the head to center. And give the head a little shake. And then let's come all the way down to the back. Right into Shavasana, where we'll separate the feet. Take the arms away from the trunk. Flip the palms up. Toes move away from each other. Deep breath in through the nose. And here we take the last conscious breath. Exhale out through the mouth. Simply watch the body in this rest. Deep rest. And let that rest be inside of the sound of Om. So letting that sound Om hold the body, hold the mind. Let yourself feel like you are completely immersed in the sound of Om, in the vibrations of Om. And let that sustain you for the day. So now coming back into a breath, coming back into conscious existence. Moving hands and feet. Moving legs and arms. And then finding your way to seated. Sense the process that you've been through in this short practice. And let's seal that process with the sound of Om. So we'll breathe in through the nose. Om. Thank you so much for sharing your practice with me today. I honor the light in you that is the same light in me. Namaste.